Hello friends, do you know the best strategy to prepare for the IAS main exam is to start with the previous year questions analysis. So in this video, I will discuss the previous year questions specifically asked in last 5 years civil services main exams, that is from 2013 to 2017. So let's have some introduction about this video. That is subject political science and international relations. Exam civil services main exam. Paper 1 section A, and the purpose of this classification is to understand the question pattern to improve the answer writing skill. So based on CSE syllabus, here I have categorized the previous year questions topic wise, which will benefit you in many ways as it helps you to understand what are the topics from which UPSC asks questions frequently, helps you to understand the integrity of the question so that you can correctly answer, helps you to understand what are the topics that you need to prepare thoroughly and what are the topics that may put less emphasis. Last but not the least, helps you to learn correct answer writing technique in advance. So based on this classification, now let's check out the previous year questions subject wise. Political science and international relations, paper 1 section 1. See the topic, that is from political theory. In last 5 years, 2 questions have been asked from this topic. The first one that is asked in 2014, that is political theory is not an escape mechanism but an arduous calling, John Plamenage. And in 2016, the second question that is asked, the post-behavioral approach. From the topic theories of the state, there are 5 questions. That is the first question asked from New Liberal. That is New Liberal perspective of a state, asked in 2017. From the Marxist, the question is examine the conception of the state in the ideologies of fascism and Marxism, asked in 2014. From the Pluralist, the question is explain Berlin's notion of value pluralism, that is asked in 2013. From the subtopic feminist, there are 2 questions, that is personal is political, asked in 2013, and discuss feminist theory of the state, asked in 2016. Now the next topic is justice. There are 5 questions in last 5 years from this section. That is the first question asked in 2013, original position. The second question, explicate the conception of justice in the critics, communitarian theorist, that is asked in 2014. Next question is difference principle in Rawls' theory of justice. This is asked in 2015. Next question is critically examine John Rawls' argument for democracy equality. This is asked in 2016. And the last question that is asked in 2017 is Rawls' theory of justice is both contractual and distributive. Examine. So as we can see that in last 5 years from the section of justice, every year question is being asked. Now the next question is equality. So the subtopic is social, political and economic relationship between equality and freedoms. So the question from this section is, how is liberty a precondition for equality? Explicate the relationship between equality and liberty. This question is asked in 2014. Next question is affirmative action. This is asked in 2016. Next question is analyze the relationship between natural rights and human rights. This is asked in 2013. Next question is also from the same topic, that is idea of natural rights, and this question is asked in 2015. Next question is asked from the concept of human rights, that is the implementation of human rights is regarded as a matter of changing the conduct of a state. Comment. This question is asked in 2016. Next topic is democracy, and there are about 5 questions from democracy in last 5 years. From the classical and contemporary theories, the question is asked, that is, political democracy could not last unless social democracy lay at its base. B.R. Ambedkar. Comment. This question is asked in 2017. Next question is from different models of democracy: representative, participatory, and deliberative. That is, explicate the features of deliberative democracy, asked in 2014. Next question is difference between participatory and deliberative democracy. This question is asked in 2015. Next question is explicate the features of representative democracy. This question is asked in 2016. And the last question from this topic, that is from democracy, is deliberative democracy does not have its silence without participation, and participatory democracy doesn't have its credence without deliberations. Comment. This question is asked in 2017. Likewise, we can see that from the democracy section in 2017 there are 2 questions. In 2016 there is 1 question, and in 2015 and 14 again 1 question from each year. Now the next topic is concept of power. The question is asked from hegemony, the subtopic of concept of power, that is distinguish between power and authority. This question is asked in 2015. The next question that is asked from the subtopic legitimacy, that is examine the conditions that are required for the maintenance of legitimacy in modern societies. This question is asked in 2014. From the same topic, again in 2015, the question is asked, that is discuss the crisis of legitimacy in capitalist societies. Habermas. Now the next topic is political ideology. The question is asked from its subtopic, that is liberalism. The question is discuss the communitarian critique of liberalism. This question is asked in 2013. And from this subsection socialism of political ideology, there are 4 questions. That is, comment on the view that socialism in the 21st century be reborn as anti-capitalism. This is asked in 2014. Next question is discuss the key features of pre-Marxist socialist theory. This is asked in 2015. Next question is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's idea of state socialism. This is asked in 2016. And the last question that is asked in 2017 is define socialism, discuss the salient features of Fabian socialism. Likewise, we can see that from the topic political ideologies and its subtopic, that is socialism, from 2014 to 2017, every year question is being asked. The another subtopic of political ideologies is feminism. There is a question in 2017 from this section, that is ecofeminism. Now the next topic is Indian political thinkers. The questions from its subtopic, that is Dharma Shastra, is asked in 2013, that is Examine the significance of dharma in ancient Indian political thought. The next question is asked from the Arthashastra and Buddhist traditions. That is, analyze as per Kautilya the Saptanga theory of the state. This question is asked in 2013. Next question is evaluate the contribution of Buddhist tradition to Indian political thought. This is asked in 2014. Third question is compare and contrast the views of Kautilya and Machiavelli on statecraft. This question is asked in 2015. The last question from this section is what do you understand by the notion of statecraft? Discuss the theory of statecraft as given by Kautilya. This question is asked in 2017. Likewise, we can see here that from the Kautilya section, almost we have every year questions. So we need to focus on this topic as well. Now, the another subtopic of Indian political thinkers is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. The question is asked in 2013, that is Sri Ahmad Khan as modernizer. From Sri Aurobindo, there are 4 questions. See the importance of this gentleman. The first question asked in 2013, that is Sri Aurobindo's idea of freedom. The second question asked in the subsequent year, that is in 2014, that is nationalism is not a mere political program but a way of life like religion. Aurobindo Ghosh. Next question asked in 2016, discuss Sri Aurobindo's views on cultural nationalism. The fourth question that is asked in 2017, that is according to Sri Aurobindo, Swaraj is a necessary condition for India to accomplish its destined goal. So, Sri Aurobindo is another important topic of this section. Next subtopic is M.K. Gandhi. The question is Gandhi's views on a state. This question is asked in 2015. The next question that is asked from the same topic in 2016 is examine Gandhi's critique of modernization. The next subtopic is B.R. Ambedkar. And the question is asked in 2013, that is examine Ambedkar's critique of Marxism. The next topic is Western political thinkers. In this section there are 9 Western thinkers. So starting with the Plato, the question is Plato was an enemy of the open society. Popper comment. This question is asked in 2015. The next question is asked from Aristotle. Central to Aristotle's political thought is his classification of the different types of political constitutions in the politics. Evaluate. This question is asked in 2014. In 2015, another question asked from this topic, that is Aristotle's conceptions of equality. In 2017, again a question is asked from the Aristotle's section, that is everywhere inequality is a cause of revolution. Aristotle comment. Now the next question in 2014 asked from Machiavelli. The question is explain how Machiavelli's application of empirical method to human affairs marks an important stage in the evolution of political science. The next subtopic is hops. In last 5 years we have 3 questions. That is, the first one is covenants without source are but words and of no strength to secure a man at all. This question is asked in 2013. The next question that is asked in 2016 is how would I and my fellow human beings behave if we were to find ourselves in a state of nature, and what does this behavior tell us about our innate predispositions, Thomas Hobbes. The next question asked from this subtopic in 2017 is Hobbesian notion of political obligation. The next subtopic is Locke. The question is, comment on the assertion of Laslet that Filmer and not Hobbes was the main antagonist of Locke. This question is asked in 2013. The next subtopic is John S. Mill, that is John Stuart Mill. The question is, all silencing of discussion is an assumption of infallibility. John Stuart Mill. This question is asked in 2014. The next subtopic of this section is Marx. The question is, discuss in what sense Marx's understanding of state can be considered as materialistic. This question is asked in 2013. In 2015, another question asked from the Marx, that is, discuss the relationship between base and superstructure in Marxist theory. The next question from the same topic is, explain Marx's understanding of human essence and alienation. This question is asked in 2016. And the last question from this section is asked in 2017, that is, differentiate between freedom and liberty. Discuss Marx's notion of freedom. The next subtopic is Gramsci. There are 3 questions in last 5 years from this subtopic. That is, explain as per Gramsci the distinction between hegemony and domination. This question is asked in 2013. The next question from the same topic is, discuss Gramsci's notion of organic intellectuals. This question is asked in 2015. The next question from Gramsci is Gramsci's concept of hegemony. This question is asked in 2016. The last subtopic, that is Hannah Arendt. The questions those are asked in last 5 years are, power is never the property of an individual. It belongs to a group and remains in existence only so long as the group keeps together. Hannah Arendt. This question is asked in 2014. The next question is, discuss Hannah Arendt's analysis of the role of ideology in modern totalitarian regimes. This question is asked in 2016. Besides, we also provide comprehensive study materials of political science and international relations. Our study materials is unique not only in terms of content but also in terms of presentation, as it is presented through maps, images, graphs, and tables. On top of this, we provide political science IAS study materials in black and white as well as in color print, merely at the printing cost. Interestingly, if you want to buy only one part of study materials, you can buy that. Likewise, you can buy one part or 2 parts or complete study materials depending upon your requirement. The price structure is given in detail in the following table. So, if you want to buy our study materials, you can call us at the given number or you can email us at the given email ID.